Hello everyone, welcome to Atomic Smoothbore. Today we were playing some Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries, and with the help of mods, doing some clan busting. As you will see as we continue to move around, since the date is September 3049, September 11th, 3049, that was completely accidental. Now the clans have begun to show up thanks to a mod called The Known Universe, which you can find on Nexus Mods. And this is just great. Now, we're looking at the clan homeworlds here. Put all of that. You can travel all that way if you want to and get to the clan homeworlds. And new conflict zones have been added. So there's one up there in the clan homeworlds. So now, onward to a conflict zone where we will encounter some clanners, because that's what we're here for, and that's what we want to see. Just some dead clanners, and that sweet clan salvage. Nothing at harvest when we jumped in, but there are some opportunities at Kirkbach. Mandatory checking of interesting items in the shop. Get what you can to get any advantage, any upgrade. Plus it allows for more tinkering in the Mechlab. Alright, so we're going after clanners, max out that salvage. And now to drop into the mission. This was admittedly a bit of a surprise when we came up the ridge. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Now here are the goodies that are left behind. And you'll see really the share costs are fairly reasonable. While they are higher than Innersphere Tech, it's not too bad. And there's quite the variety in there. Grab an adder, VR laser, jump jet. So here is a relatively intact adder. So you will see, though, because this is an Omni-Mech, you can't just strip the Ferrofibrous and the Endosteel, the heatsink kit, because for those of you that don't know, on Omni-Mechs, that's all fixed equipment. That's how Omni-Mechs are supposed to be designed. It all is integrated in the chassis on all of its variants, you know, certain elements of it. So all those things are stuck in there. You can't take them out. Now we're going to look for our next fight. And over in Lavanak, there's a convoy destruction contract waiting for us. Get those salvage shares. Then I had a thought that perhaps I should take one airstrike, just in case. Because I've never done a convoy destruction mission, and I was not sure what I would be walking into. Here we go, into the field.
Attention, prepare for battle mech departure. Warning, hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, TAC Ops lead. There are two main bases in this AO, and the convoy is currently traveling between the two of them. You are tasked with finding and intercepting this convoy before it can reach the second base. Be advised there is a large garrison force in the area, both at the bases and random patrols. If the bases become aware of your presence, they will reinforce the convoy. TAC Ops out.
Alpha Group, this is Sierra 2-1. Be advised, strike payload is ready and awaiting your tango confirmation. Sierra 2-1 out.
Target destroyed.
And this here was another surprise. The Jenner 2C, and it did a fair amount of damage in such a short amount of time. Those clan small pulse lasers. So here we are looking for the convoy. We'll come over the ridge, switch to thermal, and now we got a visual on them. So now we're moving to intercept.
Oh boy. Back to this.
Now, this encounter with the Marauder 2C highlights how important it is to strive for weapons parity against the clans and have those weapons like ERPPCs and Gauss rifles so you can have comparative standoff distance with them. And that is crucial. And I arrived just a few seconds too late. The lance mates already destroyed him.
Take a shot.
You just watched that one soul leave its body.
And now the convoy finally in range. There's a lot of them, and they're all heavy tanks.
Signal.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Acknowledging strike back. Alpha package is out for delivery. Sierra 2-1, out.
That's all we've got for airstrike support, Commander. The birds are heading out.
While visually impressive, I don't know if the airstrike had too much effect on them. So here's where things get interesting. Well, the tanks have decided to come up over the ridge, and we're sort of picking away at them one by one. Now the battle mech forces are coming at us from multiple sides. These clan mechs are fast and heavily armed. It was at that moment Brewster began to have second thoughts about his chosen career path. Now, we're going to go after this AA turret here, because if I read correctly in the past, when these things spawn in, courtesy of Coyote's mission mod, there's a chance your dropship can be shot down, as it were, in a sort of special event mission, and then you'll have like a follow-up mission immediately after this, and it'll be probably something to the effect of you have to guard the dropship while it's being repaired or something. So destroy these before you try and extract. So here I was bored and taking pot shots at the turrets. And the Firestorm turrets take exception to that. And so now I'm just trying to quickly get to the extraction zone without taking any more serious damage. Alright, we walked away from another one. Now that was a pretty clean kill on the Nova. Variety of other things available. Good breadth of weapons and equipment. We're going to take the Nova, some UAC ammo. Just got banged up pretty bad. A lot of repairs needed. Gonna go back to an industrial hub. Get a bit of this, bit of that. Some refits here and there. They weren't too bad. opportunity to swap out some weapons for better ones. Silver lining, or at least longer range. This other Battlemaster got banged up pretty bad. Damage beyond repair, because I also have the setting enabled that where if a mech gets cored, it's done. You cannot use it again. All that's left is to strip the equipment as well as strip the armor. Now, I'm not sure if this is a feature of the vanilla game or if a mod added this, but if you strip the armor, you actually get C-bills back, which is nice. This Battlemaster is not recoverable, but it's okay because now we have this almost completely intact Nova. I'll trade a Battlemaster for a Nova, and look at that. Because of its good condition, we get 12 Clan ER medium lasers and a bunch of heat sinks. I'd say we came out pretty well. So with that, this is our first foray into a brave new galaxy. This was a new game I started a couple months ago at the beginning of the Solaris Showdown campaign, and I just skipped the campaign, and about 600 million C-bills carried over from another save. I, ventured out and worked to get the company built up, get it stronger, get it prepared for the clan invasion. Did all of that, a couple months of preparation at least, so I could make this video for you, and what will be the first of many. So perhaps we'll move through the clan invasion era, we'll go to Civil War era. I'll hopefully add more mechs from other mods, and we'll go to Jihad and beyond. So until then, thanks for watching, and stay frosty.